Welcome to a special tasting table. I've got all these wonderful guys, and they often help. Almost always, at least two of them are here selling mangoes, but we've just finished selling mangoes for the day, and so got a really dreadful task for you, is tasting mangoes.
Sounds yummy.
And I thought you guys could introduce yourselves and mention what standout mangoes you've tasted in the past. So Lawrence, you're over there, so why don't you head up?
Okay, well, I'll begin. My name is Lawrence, and what standout mangoes have I tasted in the past? Let's start with Edward. Phenomenal mango. Best mango in the game, really. The high complexity of different flavors, and the texture is really, really good. It's juicy but also firm, and the scent of it is really, really good. It's an old school Florida variety which still holds up to the test of time. And so Edward would be the best flavor I've tasted in the past.
My name is Brett. I've tasted thousands of mangoes. The one that stands out to me right now has to be the pina colada. It makes me feel like I'm sipping a tropical daiquiri in Hawaii, and all the problems gone away. I feel like a little kid. Just the different tastes blows you out of this world. And an apricot mango, I've had that too this year, has been exceptional. Those two right now have been at the top. It's just, I can feel it on my tongue, the flavors.
My name's Shannon, and if we're only limited to one or two, I would have to just quantify for like this season. Because I would say last season, Carpe Diem, which is growing over there and is one of Chris's own varieties, I raved about it all year. I still love it. For ones that I've just tasted this year, it's my first year to taste Pineapple Pleasure and Pina Colada, and those were just flipping delicious. They were really amazing. The texture of the Pineapple Pleasure that I tasted actually is also reminiscent of when you eat a pineapple. It's firmer. It's not really got fiber, but it has kind of the feel of when you bite into a piece of pineapple. And then just the richness of Pina Colada. But for this year, I would say those. And I'd kind of fallen out of favor with Fruit Punch, but I had a really nice Fruit Punch drop, so I'll throw it back in the mix this year too.
It's gotten back into the in crowd.
Yes, absolutely.
How about you, Serge?
Hi, I'm Sergio.
Sergio, yeah.
I have so many favorites, it's hard to pick. But if I have to narrow it down, my Florida classic favorite of all time is always Dot. I just absolutely love Dot. If I were to list one or two off of the newest ones this year that I've tasted, apricot and pina colada are probably my favorite as well.
Excellent. So we're just going to start with some that are somewhat familiar, and possibly, we'll see, and just see what you think.
Do you want to do like a Passover? Or
I don't think it's that time of year.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
We just had Passover.
There you go.
Shabbat Shalom.
Oh wait, do we have to say a prayer before that?
Yes, I'll say Baruch atah Adonai.
Thank you. You're going to grab a piece?
I am.
Is this the cocktail?
It is not.
It's delicious. Kind of like an orangey. It tastes delicious.
Like a Dot.
I don't know. I could think kind of tastes like a little bit of peach or stone fruit to me.
Peach, yeah. It has a nice peachy orangey taste. It tastes
and
amazing.
Very smooth, like melting.
Yeah, it's very
melting
yeah.
for sure.
Melting.
There's a slight amount of resin near the skin.
I love it.
Which is nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. If I had to commit to one, I'd say like a peachy or a stone fruit type.
Like that's the strand is a peach?
No, I'm just saying not the name of the variety, but the flavor.
Yeah.
Got you. That's an amazing mango right there.
Okay. So got a lot of thumbs up.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Any guesses?
I've had that one this year. Is that a peanut? That's not a peanut.
I mean, fruit cocktail would be probably my closest guess.
Yeah, it sort of looked that way on the skin. This is Ceci Love.
Oh, really?
Wow. That was the one I just.
That's a very ripe.
That is
Ceci
That's the
Love.
first time for me. That was good.
That
yeah,
is
I have that at home, but I haven't tasted it yet. Yeah, that's awesome.
What are you doing?
So we got another one here. That's, you know, just so you're in the mood for tasting mangoes.
Uh-oh.
Yep. This
She called
Lauren?
it.
this chair cannot bear my weight. There we go.
Lawrence? Oops.
And we don't know. Oh,
Yeah, we don't
chair's
know.
falling over too. Whoa, okay.
Thank you.
My gosh.
Thank you, Miss
That smells
Chris.
so good.
Uh-oh.
Very different.
Different than the last one for sure.
I can't pick up on those
gosh.
flavor notes though.
More mild, lighter.
Very sweet.
It is sweet.
Yeah, sweet.
It's a not as rounded a set of flavors, I guess, as the last one would be the way I would say it. There's not a lot of differentiation for me. It's very mango.
So does
Yeah,
anybody taste pineapple in it?
I do. Especially close to the skin.
Maybe a little, yeah, maybe a
little
little.
bit.
So this one is Sugarloaf.
Really? Okay.
Does
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
taste different than the Sugarloaf
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had
Yeah,
last
that was
And,
a
it-
way different.
and it's
yeah.
probably because it's a different
It's a-
stage of ripeness.
I want to say
Yeah.
that. Because
Yeah.
I had a Sugarloaf last week, it doesn't taste
Didn't
nothing
taste
like it.
anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a totally different type of pineapple.
Yeah.
It's good though.
But named after the
Whatever it is,
Sugarloaf
it's
pineapple,
more-
it does seem like it has notes of that.
Okay. So here we go again. This is all part of the warm-up. Get you used to
Should've
tasting all sorts of flavors.
You're
and
right.
stuff.
Like those people that win the lotto, and then they hide their identities.
Scream mask, yeah.
That's definitely pineapple flavored too.
Thank you. I can already tell.
Oh my gosh.
This is amazing.
Man, you guys are
Very
just-
juicy.
Yes,
has
I know.
definitely
Juice
has
is
a-
dripping down my
I have a towel.
hand here.
No fiber at all. Very smooth.
Yeah, you don't even need teeth to eat this.
No, you can inhale that.
You just like gum it once and it's, you know, mushed out.
There's definitely a pineapple note to it. I would agree.
That mango's amazing.
It's really good.
It's kind of hard to differentiate a little bit after eating that last one.
It's very kind of
To me,
similar to the middle, to that last one, right?
Yeah, I can't decide whether
Way
I'm reminded of the last one or I still have a flavor of
Wait,
the last one a
yeah,
little
it
bit.
stays in your mouth a little bit.
It's not Dupuis, is it?
That would have a
It
little
is
more
not.
fat fiber in it, I
hope we
think.
didn't give you a
it's all
shower.
right. I got a towel. I'm toweling off from being hot anyway, so.
Flying mango juice, all that kind of stuff. That is Kaeli-K.
Really?
I want some more of that one.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Wow.
I've tasted that fruit before,
Yeah,
and
mango's really
I
good.
didn't pick up that much
And that's named
pineapple in
after
it.
Me
somebody,
neither.
correct?
Her daughter,
Exactly.
her youngest daughter.
Okay, so we have P22, which I've never
I've never
tasted.
I really wanted to try it.
tried
And this has this unfortunate problem with like half of the fruit. So hopefully the rest of the fruit will taste right, but I'm not sure if we know what
Yeah.
that is because this is a first time for everybody, I think.
So you've never tried this one.
Right.
What is this cross with?
It's one of Zill's experimental
Zill's.
varieties, right?
P21 and P23.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Small
yeah.
woman.
It's funny.
Or P2 and P11.
You know when you go to a restaurant and they give you the little wet naps?
Yeah.
Why don't they have a mango nap?
Yeah.
Where's my mango nap? I need a clean nap.
Okay, so I think we're getting into
Better fruit.
decent territory here.
Do you sell this tree?
P22?
Yes.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So let's
looks really
take one
It
of
does.
those.
Like,
looks good.
look at the color.
I've been
I
really.
like it how they have the
both okay.
yellowish.
Just that.
Just that one.
How they have that yellowish tint. That looks really good.
Yeah. I have a tree in the ground, but I haven't got fruit from it yet.
From this tree right
yeah,
here. How big is yours?
it was put in the ground as a 25,
Oh,
but
thank you.
I've
A
already
25
got
gallon.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Little
that
bit
was
on
only
the
about
early
6 months
side.
ago. I've already
Little
got 10
tart.
grafts off of it, so I have about a half
Very
a dozen.
firm.
I
Three
love the
gallons.
No,
chalkiness.
this
Very
mango,
firm.
this mango right
Definitely,
here.
you could tell the Indo-Chinese
This
flavor.
tastes like a Venus.
It reminds me.
Tastes like a Venus.
It's different.
It's a little bit underripe, I
Yeah,
think.
it's a little
Yeah.
underripe.
So we
But
got a little
you
tartness to it.
You
Yeah.
could just tell. This mango's a keeper. This is a keeper.
That tastes like a Venus or a Kathy.
Well, I think that maybe what I'm picking up from Venus is there is that, but you get that from ST Maui too. That
ST Maui is a good mango.
it's not quite chalky, but it's
Chris,
the
this is-
tang.
There's a
That's a
there's a
keeper, Chris.
lemony
There's a
flavor in
tang
there.
to
How many
it.
trees do you have of this one
Yeah,
going?
yeah. I think I would
How many
attribute
trees
the
do you have of this one going?
lemoniness to being underripe in this one.
Well, it's in the ground.
Is
and
it
so,
big?
It's not quite. I mean, I'll have this fruit. I mean, the only fruit that actually the one that this came from is pretty big. So
Are you gonna have fruit this year?
this fruit came from a big potted plant. So I do have a
Gotcha.
big potted plant, but I wasn't thinking
Chris,
of that
this
one.
is a really good mango.
A little bit on the early
Is
side.
it
I think it's a little on the early side.
Yeah,
But you
I'm
could
good.
just tell though.
Yeah.
You could taste. You could be like, oh, if this was a little riper, or
Yeah, I'm curious whether it'll lose that kind of zip, that kind of subacid zip when it's fully ripe.
I kind of like the lemony tarty mangoes that have that have that tang.
Yeah.
You know, the zest, the tang to it.
Yeah, I think that I just from other people describing it and tasting it, I think the lemon component is kind of from underripe.
Love it. I love the
Okay,
lemon.
so I do not know what variety this is because it looked like it was on not this Kuklum Kong, but another one that was supposed to be Kuklum Kong.
Well,
I'm
that's not.
spoiler alert. So I don't know if what this is. If it was a random wrong graft onto that tree or what, but we will get to find out.
While you're
What it-
slicing, I tasted the first Kuklong Krong I've ever had, and it was wonderful.
I can't get that P22 out
It
my
was
mouth. That
really,
delicious.
really
You said
good.
it tasted like candy. The Cooklam Crown, Sergio. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one I had. The flesh was very light yellow, but there was a unique, and it's spiciness, but not like what
Can you
you
get a
think is
picture of all of us
spice.
from my phone?
There's definitely
It's like a
spice.
melon.
There's
A little bit
spice.
like a
Yeah,
melon.
this one's different.
Yeah, and it's like really melting your mouth again.
A melon with some resin.
Is that taste, the resin? What you?
The resin, yeah.
Is it melon or is it like passion fruit?
Could be passion fruit.
Now I would side more with passion fruit.
Me too. Yeah.
But there's definitely a spice to it. I don't taste as much resin as I do spice.
The first
Yeah,
three bites I
spices.
didn't like, but now the last three bites, I'm like, give me some more. What happened?
Actually, the more I taste it, the more complex the flavor is.
Yeah.
I really like that, actually.
So it's
The more I
very
taste
rich.
that, the more I like it.
Wonder what variety it is. It's not kook.
Yeah, a little fiber
Get it
near the
crafted
skin.
now.
A little fiber near the skin, but it gets very rich right by the skin. Very rich.
Very
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you know you have
really
where
good.
the branch is,
Well,
The skin's very bitter.
Sort of.
Don't eat
sort
the
of. Yeah, actually, right by the skin's my favorite part.
Don't eat
too.
the skin. Very bitter.
He said don't eat it.
Not that one.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good.
okay, so
Complex.
now we're getting to. I mean, that was
I
that
want
was
more
an
of that
unknown.
one.
That might be a first-time fruiter. I don't know, but I do have another one that is definitely a first-time fruiter, and so we are the very first people in the world to taste
Nice.
this.
I don't know if I want to taste another mango after eating that one. That was fantastic.
God.
That was really fantastic.
Well, the-
Right,
we
First one
can-
in the world,
That
that means
P22
first one in
been
the
my favorite.
galaxy.
yeah.
Right? First one in the galaxy?
By virtue of
God, that looks so
Nice.
good.
well, unless there's like another planet out there growing mangoes for
there is.
tribbles or something.
Thank you.
It's very juicy again.
I can already tell this is a banger.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh my gosh.
I'm maybe a little biased at just eating that one. It's okay, but it's not.
It's different.
Very different.
It's so it's got to change gears.
Much more flat. This one is much
Yeah.
more flat,
Yeah.
but very easy to eat a lot of. I think.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, it's not unpleasant by any means.
So-
Not overly sweet, but very
Yeah, it's not
balanced.
overly sweet.
I'm catching like a little hint of lemon, maybe. Are you
really
tasting
good.
that?
Yeah.
There's
little floral.
there's kind of a creaminess to the
Yeah,
the
it's
A little bit
finish.
like
I'm
Monty.
sorry, I'm
actually,
like
a
turning my
little
back on
flavor
you,
of
but I'm
Monty.
trying to drip over here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a creaminess to it in the finish. It's not. Sometimes I taste some that when it's creamy, it kind of tastes vanilla-like. This one doesn't. It's just got a creaminess. It's good, but dang, after that last one.
When you taste so many in a row,
Yeah.
your flavor, your taste buds kind of get a little bit mixed up a little bit.
You need to get a nice Campari
That
to
mango's
sample
delicious.
in between samples.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Don't they
this
smell
is
coffee beans?
Yeah.
Where are the coffee beans at?
this is also a first-time fruiter.
So far, they've all been delicious.
They have.
There hasn't been there hasn't been one that was bad. Definitely hasn't been one that's bad.
Thank
Wow.
This one,
That is totally different too and unique.
I should have got my water to clear my
it didn't smell good to me, and it doesn't taste good. No, it's garbage. That one doesn't smell good or taste good.
you. The taste is very
Yeah.
different. It's
Yeah.
more of a
And maybe it's overripe.
I think it's overripe.
Overripe.
Honestly, I'm tasting the overripe on that.
I might have given you the wrong side of the fruit.
Now mine's not overripe.
Yeah.
Same.
Mine was way over.
Yeah,
Mine's not overripe.
We just kept passing the ripe one.
Yeah, you might try another slice because this is not overripe. Not for me. I don't even taste any of the alcohol or any of the
I got all
ferment.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's tasty. It's reminiscent
Yeah.
of other mangoes to me, though.
It reminds me of Bangin' and Polly
Yeah, there you go. Or something from that
line.
that line, definitely.
Okay, so you guys
You just try this one.
Let's try a different
get
piece.
a different piece here.
Yeah, it might have just been that side.
I taste coconut. I definitely taste
Thank
coconut,
you.
but it's was really way over it. Much better.
Yeah, it's a better piece.
Much better.
So this is one of the few that I know the heritage on. Do you have any guesses as far as what mango it's related to?
He said coconut.
I didn't taste a lot of coconut personally. I thought Bangin' Polly. I've only tasted a couple of them, but that was kind of
Yeah, that overripe side, I agree with you. I just have that. There's a big difference between one side and the other. But this is the first fruit. We didn't have anything
Yep.
to choose from on that.
No idea.
So did you make this? Did you breed this one and cross
Test
it?
maybe?
This is from a lemon zest seedling.
I never would have
Okay.
guessed.
Never would have guessed that.
Not in a million
I
years.
wouldn't have guessed
Yeah.
that either.
So it had color on the skin, so that's different from the lemon zest. And when you don't eat the overripe part, you can sort of imagine that it might have some lemon and zest in it. But
Yeah, I don't know. I never would have. If you gave me 20 guesses, I never would have guessed the seedling lemon zest.
21 would you have
Yeah.
guessed?
No,
I got yuck, and then I got less yuck.
I'm just going to go back to this one. That one was.
Yeah,
this one,
hopefully I can
whatever that's,
find-
whatever this
The
has
first
come from.
couple of bites, though, you're like, it's not that great, but then it kind of, you start eating it, and it's like, whoa, what's happening? It pulls you in, that mango. This
Yeah,
one.
help yourself.
Wow.
Pulls you in.
Yeah, that's amazing. I really, really dig this one.
It's a nice color, too.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, the
the
color.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a.
First time fruiter as well.
Well, it's the first time I've noticed the fruit on that tree. And
Is this the one that was hiding?
I really don't know. There were two trees that I top worked, one to Kuklam Krong, and it looked like it was on the Kuklam
one's good.
Krong tree.
That's fantastic.
But it's not, of course. And then
It's
different, right?
It's pretty
different.
I put other, peach mangoes on the
Sergio?
other one. Peach cobbler, juicy peach, all these
Oh my
different
gosh.
ones on the other one, and that's not in any of those either.
Very,
so.
very smooth.
That's insanely
very
delicious.
creamy and smooth.
It is.
Yeah, that's
Very, very
insanely
smooth.
really good.
delicious.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you've got to
complex.
find where that is. That's just incredibly rich. Yeah,
Rich is the right word.
Yeah, rich and almost
Very
candy-like.
creamy, yeah.
It's just
Cream,
it
like
has a different
custardy, yeah.
taste
Oh
to
man,
it.
Yeah.
It's different.
yeah, that's fantastic. From the color to the flavor to the
The
finish.
color stands out. Look at that color. Look, it looks like a
Yeah.
yellow. A yellow
Wow.
Like a
apple.
greenish yellow even.
Is
Yeah.
that what Alan Banachan looks like? That color? Like a whitish?
No, I think Alan Banachan is a lot smaller fruit, as I recall.
Wow, that's
I still
really
like that.
impressive.
Phenomenal, whatever that
Yeah,
is.
it really
That
is.
P23 is amazing too.
It's one better than the
22.
P22.
That P22 is. That's my favorite.
I was not knocked socks off of P22 for all the hype it's had.
I wasn't either.
It was good. It was different, but yeah, for as much hype as I've
It
heard,
was a little early, the one that we
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
did.
the one we tried. I like my
I still
mangoes
liked
early.
it. But I tend to
it's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. That's
Like a mango
probably one of the
custard.
best, if not the best, mango I've had all season.
I thought you'd say like in your life.
No, but I like Carpe Diem, and you wouldn't be happy if I said that and how much I love Carpe Diem. So, yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess that we're, got a consensus on a lot of these fruit. So that's good. It was a dirty job, but somebody had to do it, tasting all these different mango varieties. So is everybody's favorite the one that
I like the 22.
22.
That 22 was.
P22.
Which is the 22? That was amazing.
Yeah, there's no question for my favorite.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat that seed after we
What
go.
was the very first one we tried too?
Wow.
Well, we did.
Where's the brand?
Kaeli-K was the
Yeah.
Let's find
second
the
one.
brand.
Yeah.
The first one.
We did
Find the branch.
Ceci Love.
Where's the branch of this one?
The Ceci
Yeah,
Love.
the Ceci was good.
Were amazing.
No, this one was by far the
Yeah,
best.
for me it would be this, and then probably the Ceci Love because of the unique, zippy. P1022 was good for me. That last one was kind of eh.
I loved the 22. I loved it. Loved it. Honestly, I'm thinking about buying a 20. You don't have the 22s for sale.
Yeah, we've got some
You do?
in some size. Yeah.
I have to buy that.
Is this one cut? Did we taste that?
need to find
What is
out.
that?
This
You
is
want to
first.
taste that one?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, that was something that I just threw in at the last minute because I happened to see it. So this is going to be our finale.
Uh-oh.
There should be a drum roll or something like that. Okay.
I already like it. I already like it.
The color's
color.
good.
Color.
we've got
color.
Got some that is
Color
overripe. So
stands out.
try
Now,
and
is
get
this a
rid of
known or unknown?
that. This is a known one.
Known, okay. Yeah, you need
Yeah, I
to find
think
the
this
branch
was
of
a
that
drum.
one.
Sunrise.
That does kind of like a sunrise.
Let's see.
Sunrise has tried that mango this year. They've been really good. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's good. Whatever it is. Very juicy.
This isn't a fruit cocktail, is it?
Nope.
Very juicy. There's fiber.
I think it's a
There is
sunrise.
some fiber.
Lovely or divine?
You got it?
You got it.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. I heard that's the first one.
Stuff.
That was pretty good.
Serge knows his mangoes.
that was good.
Holy cow.
But to
Yeah.
the credit, you've tasted it before, right?
Oh,
No.
this is the
Oh, you
first
haven't?
time I've
Oh, okay.
tasted it.
And that's
and,
the.
and
What
only
is this
Scott,
called?
Yeah.
only Scott has tasted divine.
It
Oh,
looks like
okay.
a sunrise.
Like I haven't tasted that, but this is, I've been eating the lovelies for a while, and
It is good.
They are good.
yeah,
A little more fiber than most.
and it's a smaller mango, which I like because you get to eat more mangoes that way.
Absolutely.
I see why they called it lovely though. Even by the skin, even though there's fiber, it's still delicious.
Yeah, the fiber's not undesirable. It's not bad, but yeah, it has a little bit more than most.
Well, thank you all very much. It's quite a treat to have all these guys and all their opinions here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.